Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. So today we are in Whittleton Creek for the Finger on the Pulse challenge, which entails eliminating Janus during his health checkup. We need to be dressed as a nurse for this. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us some coins, a silenced pistol and our ever trusty lockpick. Everything else is available on the map. So with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius.
So, right from the start and off the bat, the first thing we require will be the nurse's outfit, and the nurse is located around by the creek, which is at the far end of this road and about halfway down the next one. So we're going to run all the way there, and we will eventually discover a small wooden shed or shack, and behind that shack we will find a bicycle with a bell. So we're going to ring the bell and duck into the bushes just to our left, and as you can see the bell has attracted the attention of the nurse, and when he goes to investigate we can exit the bushes, sneak up behind him, render him unconscious, and then we're going to dump his body in the shed. There is a chest in here that we can hide him in, although I don't think anyone ever goes in here. We can just leave him there if we wish, but we're going to be nice and neat and tidy. So once we have him safely stored away, we can take his outfit, and we're now going to make our way to the house with the boat outside, and we're going to go and take care of the security cameras, mostly because we will be spotted by cameras otherwise. There's almost no avoiding it really, so it's easier to take them out. So we're going to lockpick our way into the garage, lockpick our way through the garage door and down into the basement, and we have one more door to lockpick our way through, which is the door on the right here. And in here we will find the secret passage behind the bookcase that leads to Janus's apartments or house. So we're going to make our way through the secret tunnel. There are a number of useful items in this tunnel. We do not require any of them today. So we're going to make our way into Janus's basement. Just be aware of the enforcer guard here. Make sure he has his back to you before you enter. And we're going to collect up everything that he drops and hide him after we've taken out the surveillance system. So once we've got him safely tucked away, we can then re-enter the secret tunnel, and we're going to go to the front door of Janus's house. It's a good idea if you bring your pistol with you to drop it somewhere here. Anywhere will do. I have forgotten to do so because we will be getting a frisk just before we enter into Janus's house, and I remember around about now. So there we go, it's just dawned on me I still have my silenced pistol, so we're just going to drop that in the bushes, and we're going to make our way next door to Janus's house and speak to the guard on guard here.
Listen, sir, there's no drama. I just need to check your pockets if you want to pass. Just relax. You'll be on your way in a sec. Okay, let's go, sir. Thank you.
So once we're through the frisk, all we have to do is ring the doorbell, which the guard is currently telling us to do just now, and we will then be greeted by Janus himself eventually. You may have to ring the doorbell a couple of times to get his attention. After all, he is an old man.
He's not well.
Hopefully it's something serious. I wouldn't mind if Lafayette was replaced permanently. He's an insufferable bore with a room temperature IQ. But if you're the new guy, you'll need to be on time. I have a busy schedule, you know. You have a very distinct face, my friend.
So at this point we're just gonna follow Janus up to his bedroom, where we will then be accosted by his personal bodyguard, who is named Gunther, and he is going to assert his authority and then lock us in the study, which is just to our right here. So once we've followed Janus in, we can then await the arrival of Gunther, and he will then give his little spiel.
So, back to this thing. I'll just spend a few minutes with the inhaler to fill my system with as much oxygen as possible before we proceed to the bathroom for the health check itself.
Well, while Mr. Janus fills his lungs, I'd like a quick word with you. Please, come with me.
So we're just gonna follow Gunther out into the hallway, where he will assert his dominance over us. Little does he know.
Alright, new guy. I know this looks like a relaxed operation, but I run a tight ship. Nobody gets alone time with Janus unless I know them, and I don't know you. So here's what I'll do. I'm going downstairs to run a security check on you. It should only be a few minutes. In the meantime, you wait in the study. We'll lock the doors and my men will make sure you don't accidentally wander off. I'm sure you understand. Please, wait in there.
47, you have to find a way out of there. I can't possibly construct a viable ID in time. I'll have Miss Hall remotely interfere with their search, but we can't keep it up for long.
So once we're in the study, all we have to do is access the attic and go out the window.
That was certainly an interesting turn of events. Still, no rest for the wicked, 47.
So once we're out on the roof, we can duck back in through the bathroom window and make our way back to Janus's bedroom, moving around the upper floor in a clockwise direction. Just be aware of all of the enforcers out on the landing area.
I suggest we go to the bathroom now.
All right, let's go then.
So once we're in Janus's room, we're going to engage him in conversation and then lead him back the way we came, right back to the bathroom. Just once again being aware of the location of all of the enforcers on the landing. And in the bathroom we will find the couch, if you will, the medical examination table. And once we're in here and Janus is in position, we can begin the health check, and at any point we can then smother Janus. Now, for the purposes of the video, I am going to let the dialogue play out, but I recommend smothering Janus before it finishes. So when he asks if we're done, then you really should be smothering him by that point.
You know, you remind me of someone I met a long time ago. A young boy in Romania.
Tell me more about this boy.
Ah, the boy. I remember his eyes better than anything. Ice cold, defiant. Maybe it was the nature of the project itself that led me to dislike him, but I felt nothing but disappointment when I looked at him. What a waste of resources.
Project? What project?
It was all based on one madman's pipe dream. Create an army of super soldiers through genetic manipulation. Somehow, he had managed to impress my superiors, and they had provided him with effectively endless resources to be wasted on foolish ideas and experiments. The project was idiotic. The subjects were erratic, unreliable. Why build an army of reckless super soldiers when a handful of well-placed spies can do so much more for your cause?
What became of him?
Oh, I don't know. Dead, I assume. In the end, we had his mind wiped. All the boys underwent the same treatment. I didn't follow the subsequent cleanup process, but from what I understand, the doctor and everyone else associated with the project is long gone.
I see.
Yes, well, enough reminiscing. Are you about done here?
Almost done. Yes.
So if you haven't already, now is the point where you want to smother Janus before he gets up. And once he is dead, there is an open window directly behind us that we can escape through.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still.
So once we're out the window, all we have to do is drop down to the ground floor, and we can then either make our way to the bus stop exit, or we can make our way down into the secret tunnel once again, which is what I am doing, and we are going to acquire ourselves the garbage man outfit and make our way to the garbage truck exit, which is a little bit closer. And you may find that your cover is blown and Gunther is now running to see Janus, and will discover his body. That will almost certainly happen if you head for the bus stop, but if you're quick enough you can get to the garbage truck before the security check on you is complete. So there we go, that is the Finger on the Pulse challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.